Oh, hey there. You caught me supping. Would you like to sup with me? Roasted beef. Roasted beef with carrots and chicken. Braised beef. Okay, braised beef. We are supping. Would you like to sup with me? We are supping. Yes, we are supping today. So, what I got here is some boiling water, and that is what we're going to be supping on. And well, it's kind of funny, but boiling the water actually brings a little more flavor into it. It's more convenient than just drinking out of your regular faucet. When you boil it, it gives it a little more taste and pizzazz. Hi, Chef Hua. So, even to add a little more flavor, you can add some salt and pepper. Good night, Chef. She's a master chef. Oh yeah, she taught me all my skills. But what actually it does when you put salt in is it will give it this weird sort of salty flavor, you could say. So a little bit of salt, and I actually like to put a little paprika. Excuse me, bear my chance looking at you. Come on, my pants. I actually like to put a little paprika. We're gonna turn that heat down because I gotta start that chicken up. But let me get my seasoning here, conveniently placed above out of your view. Creole. Okay. So in order to ensure that the water is not over flavored, oops, that's a little too much. We take a small amount of the seasoning. Very delicious. As you can tell, my sensory system and my brain was already imagining indulging. Yes, that's why. Oh, did I say paprika? I meant Cajun seasoning. So what the Cajun actually is gonna do for our water here that we're going to sup on. Gotta sneeze. Thank you. It's gonna give us some flavor. So, couple. Notice the scientific motion I'm doing here. This ensures maximum accurate measurement and flavor, ensuring that your boiling water gets maximum flavor. And because I am a non-well-known, I'm a spice king, I'm gonna put a little sriracha, better known as hot sauce, in the hot sauce community. Yes. So you're always supposed to give it a little mix in the bottle to ensure. Sorry, I just heard a little joke. To ensure maximum. Now, don't be mistaken. We're gonna eat this boiling water here. This is our main dish. But just as a side to go with our water here, we're gonna be making some ramen noodle beef flavored noodles, ramen flavor, Marussian company branded, with a total of grams of worth 63. It says on here. See? Yep. So we're gonna be having a main dish of boiled water and a side of ramen noodles to go with our boiling water. And then we have our appetizer here. Braised beef. Okay. So we're just gonna let that going. So what I'm gonna do now is be right back. All right. Now that I went away, now that I'm back, we can start. I'm gonna turn the water down on that because we still need to. I'm gonna throw on some handy dandy some gloves. So hold on, I'll be right back. What I have here is it's actually an antique. So these these leaves, ooh yeah baby. These leaves were hand painted by Greeks back in BC 60s. So these plates have actually gone from, they're like 12 generations old. Yes. Hand decorated, underglazed. Very beautiful. So what we're gonna do is take our braised beef and start to rip it. And yes, this is a chicken that we've already killed. It's not alive or anything. But yeah, it's just for the audience out there that's worried about that animal violence. It's already killed. So let's go ahead, rip off the meat. Stuck the toe. Thank you for all you kind people out there. Say bless you. Whew. I started this water way too early, but that's okay. We'll let the seasoning get going. So now I'm going to remove the gloves because we're done peeling our braised beef. Here's our final dish. Now that I've got you hooked up to some juice, you guys can see better. So what we're doing here, taking our air fryer and we're gonna put our, make sure you guys have an air fryer. If you don't have an air fryer, you can always just go buy one. If you don't have the money to buy one, well, you should probably click out on this video then. So make sure you have an air fryer. I'll probably put that in a disclaimer. Shoot, I didn't think of that. So you can start. Get your grill cover. This here is a grill cover. Useful. So you're gonna rip off this outer edge because it's not necessary. It's just gonna taint your meat and your braised beef. We don't want tainted beef. So go ahead, take your grill cover, place it on your air fryer like so, and take your braised beef. Make sure the temperature is on the maximum setting, which is about 400 degrees. So now that we have our braised beef going, we can start on our beautiful boiling water dish, which I hope all of you can see. Okay? So I'm gonna come over here to my water. Start that back up on maximum heat. So it really starts to stir up the molecules. Now, if you haven't used up all of your braised beef, you can stick the rest back in the container, and it can always go back in the fridge for leftovers. Now, this was a fresh piece of braised beef that we just cut about 5 minutes before the video I started recording, but always just pop it in the fridge, and we can make some more boiling water tomorrow as our, deliciousness. Stupendously delicious. Okay, now that we have our delicious water almost to full heat, you can hear it boiling. The seasoning is really getting very incorporated and marinated. So now, what we're going to do is take our noodle side dish, noodle, stick that into the water, and let it start cooking, baby. Let the noodle water cook. The seasoning in the water really has disturbed my mucus gland, my brain. Really has disturbed me. I'm starting to get very emotional. Very, very emotional. As you can tell by my nose and voice and everything. It's beautiful. You guys are here with me. Okay. Let's give our noodles a nice little stir. Now, a little trick that nobody has ever probably told you guys is don't put the seasoning in while the noodles are still cooking in the water. I'll show you the trick in a second. Once our noodles are done. If you want the best side noodle water dish as possible, I'm going to show you the trick. Now that our braised beef is done, this is about the color. Hope you can see that. You can hear it sizzling. Yes, very yummy. Go ahead, set that to the side. We'll be needing that in a second. Give your noodles another stir. And they're almost done. Really get it that perfect el dente. El dente. El dente. El dente. Perfect texture. And this is the whole reason we have water with it. Because the water and the noodles, they're like very, every time they meet, they're good friends. They're very good friends. I mean, it's just like they've known each other since, I don't know, back in the days of the Greeks when they made this dish. All right, I think we're done here. Another thing to note, even after you pour the water out, it's still gonna keep cooking. So, important thing to remember when you want to get that perfect al dente, don't stop cooking it when it's already soft, when it's al dente, because by the time you're ready to eat, you're gonna be mushy. All right. So here's what we're gonna do. This is our part of the secret sauce method. You got your excess water, and then you're gonna take your fork, stick it against the noodles, and dump out the excess water until about it covers just the noodles. Okay, this looks about perfect. Little POV here. Perfect. Beautiful. Then get your bowl. Pour the noodles pour the water with the noodles in the bowl. Set your pan aside. We'll be needing that later to get it clean. Go ahead, put your hand warmer protector away. Now here's the secret sauce. I didn't put the seasoning in yet because now we're gonna put the seasoning in. When it's just your noodles isolated alone, you're never pouring out any seasoning or wasting it in the broth when you have it in the pan. So get a fork, get some your seasoning, and pour it all over. Just like this. And make sure it's exactly like me, or else you have to restart this whole process. Throw that away. Get going on the noodles. Just gonna stir, flip over, stir, flip over, stir, flip over. See that? Beautiful scientific theology, philosophical motion right here. Philosophical. Now, you take your braised beef and dump that back onto the plate. Throw away the grill tray, put your container holder in its accordingly appropriate spot. Take your braised beef right into the water. And again, like I said before, this was a freshly made braised beef. And like I also said, you could use that leftovers. It's never gonna be as delicious and as fresh. Oh, that's so good. Here is the final product. And as you can see, our main course right there, our side dish, these noodles, and then we have our appetizer. You have your appetizer, which is the braised beef. You have the side dish, which is the noodles, and then you have your main course, that delicious, beautiful water. And the thing about this is so beautiful is because you can put it all in one and eat it as one dish. But you're eating 3 different dishes, but they're one. So this is why I just love this dish so much. So I'm gonna enjoy this very much. It's gonna be very delicious. I hope you guys enjoyed learning how to make some braised beef with beautiful Parmesan al dente noodles, homemade, and then our beautiful homemade marinated seasoned water, homemade as well. So if you guys have any cool ideas that I can add to this, I've tried doing a boiled egg before. Well, not a fan of that. I do like to eat them on the side though. But yeah, if you guys have any extra ideas for me, just let me know. And hope you guys like this video. I'm gonna love not seeing you again, but you're gonna see me. And then thank you guys for watching my video. Okay, thank you. God is good all the time, and all the time God is good.